Hi everyone, this is Theolas. I am doing my next bit of recording here. We're going to be doing part 4 of the Ravenhurst base build. So, let's get to it, shall we? Alright. The next part that I'm doing right now is digging out where my asphalt is going to go. I'm also doing this for a bit of planning ahead for some defenses, as this base will need them because of all the forges and other elements that can be running. Also, there is another reason why I am doing this. I am hoping that I can give the save files for this, or this base, can be used on a multiplayer server and actually test out its functionality. Game is set up for multiplayer right now, but I don't know if it's going to function 100%. The idea behind reason why I'm doing so many floors and whatnot is to where each person can have a floor of their own. I am also thinking that with having the forest up, farms up in the air above this whole area, it will be easier for people to go and tend to the farms and take care of them. I'm hoping that be the case, but I'm not 100% sure. Won't know until it gets tested. Basically, this is a build of concept that I'm doing right now. And I may rebuild it again onto someone else's to see exactly how difficult it would be with zombies. I may do this build over again with that. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do that or not. But it is an idea I am looking at. Please let me know down in the comments if you would actually like to see me go through this painstaking task of playing and building this correctly later on. Because I will start a new game, use the same seed and everything, if you guys want to see that. Okay, believe. Once I get the tower up to cover up the hole, I will be coming back and tackling the ramp area for the bikes. just not right now. The ramp is basically going to be the same as the way Mike Pope and KG48 did in their videos. And KG48 said there was another YouTuber that also did his in a similar fashion. Um, Mine I try to do with a little bit more um, security around it, and when I do that, I will let you know. Right now, I'm just trying to make this wall here as flat as I can. Going all the way down to make it easier on me when I do the asphalt. And that's actually something we will be able to get to do a little bit of in this video. You'll also notice I have not done it right in front of the ramp because that area is getting a little bit of a change. And I am going layer by layer, filling in any holes that I may have. This is kind of my prevention of zombies spawning into those spots. As you can see, that hit points there is why I'm choosing asphalt as my fill-in, because of that 1,500 hit points they've got, which if I did anything else wouldn't have. This also allows me to make sure that the concrete is filling up in each of the places, and it also will allow me to go through and make sure that this part here it has a house that's a max as well. And I am going to repairing any of them. As we go. Now, some say having your horde fighting mace away from where you smelt and stuff like that. I'm kind of the person that kind of likes to stay in one spot. But I am starting to see why they would do that, just to help out with lag. As that is a problem. Lag is a serious problem that we've got to combat. So, yeah. Now, y'all probably notice I haven't put asphalt back in the other areas behind me. That's because I am still digging out where it goes, and I wanted it dug out before I placed it. And now that it is, I will get my first row of 2 set up here. I am also filling in my side wall here with the same asphalt to give me this wall, this flat wall right next to me. And doing that also takes time. But there will be a benefit of me doing this. Like I said, it will be much more safe or secure. Could be another way to put it. I'm not 100% sure. This does mean that the area that I'm planning for the mine will not have this around it. I will be filling that up with sod, most likely. Due to it's meant to be a mine. I am also not going to be doing this all the way up to the top right now because of, like I said, I am going to be adding some defenses, and the fences need room to be there. I am also in a little bit of a debate with myself about having around here be a drop to death around the base. And I'm not sure if I want to do that yet or not. So I'm not sure what all my defenses are going to be for this. And that's part of the planning that I don't have planned out yet. Okay, that gets me up there, evened out. And I'm doing my best not to leave any gaps, but of course, there may be some. I'm not 100% perfect at this. And asphalt does give the Roadrunner buff. That's where I'll leave that one for now. Also, the asphalt does make this, in my opinion, look like as if it was poured in, not blocked in, which I like. As you can see, I have made an area where I can fill in. With asphalt now. And because I have done that, it's a matter of clicking and doing so. And it's not all the way up to the top that I've made my block of asphalt go. So those other elements that I did say I needed to do can easily come right into play. As you can see, this corner is getting filled up quite nicely. And that's basically what I'm going to be doing all the way around. And like I did mention before, the only area that's not getting that treatment is the mine area. And that is intentional because the mine is supposed to be easy to get through. Now, back to digging. This also gives the concrete, also the other reason why I'm doing the asphalt, which I feel I should mention, is it also gives the concrete another anchor to hang on to, which will add to the structural support of the facility. And it just helps me feel more at ease knowing that is. Um, I could, I would have, if there was a way to place bedrock, I would have placed bedrock all the way around. But as that is not a feasible option when you're playing regularly, I did not go for that. Asphalt you can make and place, and that is why I'm using asphalt. Now, while I got a little bit of time and while you're watching me just place asphalt, I want to tell you what brought on the idea of this base. There are factions in game. Well, there's talk of factions becoming a thing. Well, I got to thinking, what would happen? What kind of headquarters would they have? Because they would want a place where they could train people that needed training and whatnot. And so I came up with a tower. And that is the story behind the base that I'm building. It's also to try to influence um, NPC build where you can set them up to have doing certain things. And I thought if they were get a base that could handle that, it could do just that. But I also noticed that the one mod that has that, the settler mod, doesn't have some of the elements that um, these other mods have. And I also wanted to build one that had a functioning elevator. Not a trapdoor elevator, an actual elevator. And this mod has an actual functioning elevator. So that's what influenced me to use this mod. for this. There we go. It's starting to fill in the gaps there. And it just sinks up really nicely. Alright, this is going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Talk to y'all later.